10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the New York Giants. And here it's the Giants defense making a statement. This a big play early in the ballgame. The Giants get the victory here. They win it by 10. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play.
And we're back. Green Bay taking on the New York Giants. The same New York Giants that beat the Bears last week, except this time we're playing in MetLife. Green Bay, they need a win so bad. It's not even funny at this point, okay? Mitchell, your job is kind of on the line here. I mean, I get it. You're probably safe for this season. They did trade Jordan Love. But, you go down 4-6, 4-7, and it's basically, the end of the season. It is. It's the end of the season. I'm going to be real. 7-3 Giants. God, I don't believe in the Giants at all. I will die on this hill. Daboll is not a good coach. But anyway, let's get into the JPDL bet for this week. And it's pretty simple, man. Green Bay Packers win. I need it. This was definitely a selfish thing by me, but I need plus 175. I'm taking it because we need it. Here we go. 1st and 10 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock. They just got the ball to start the half, which means Giants get it at the beginning of the second half. It's a motion play. We actually let this play run a long time. I did not know what to say in the middle of all this. All right, here we go. Mitchell Dickel throwing it. It's a quick pass to Mills. Is he going to? Okay. I thought he was going to spin, do some type of move, go to the outside, but he chooses to get his yards, go inside. I like that. And then right here, Ethan Bigby on a quick rush. He's going to, this has been terrible. This has been borderline borderline. I want to trade Ethan for Mikal. It might be borderline that bad. It might be. I want to make Nick the starting running back as Mitchell throws the ball out in 3rd and 8. You got to think this is kind of big playing up against a 7-3 team. The Giants and Mitchell stepping up in the pocket. At some point you got to just throw it. He does. It gives it to me. I'm not gonna. Did I get it? What? Please go for it. Yes. 4th and inches. Come on, let's get this, Mitchell. Come on, this is easy. This is easy pickings. Fine. Oh, no. I'm done. I'm actually to the point where you wince when you see Ethan gets a carry. I don't want it to be this way. Why? Oh, Jaxon Dart. Everyone put money on it, man. They said Jaxon Dart was going to start midway through the season, and that's what's happening, and now they're 7-3. I don't know where those 3 losses came from, but probably wasn't Jaxon. I'm a big Jaxon guy. Anyway, Ethan Bigby running with the football. He's going to get 3 yards on the play. 3 rushes, 3 yards. That's like Ethan. And then a good throw on the run too, Fitzgerald. You normally would see Mitchell run that himself, but he needs to lower the amount of hits he takes, especially when you get sacked 7 times a game. Mills catching it and getting 5 yards. It's 3rd and 5. Crucial again is this 3rd down. Heat is coming. What does he see? He's going to have to run. He throws it on the run. Oh my God, man. Mitchell. I can't do this anymore. I can't. The Giants, they get 3 points on the board. They're trying to give us this. What are we doing? Ethan running to the outside. Finally, he sees some room. 15. This is what we need. 4 rushes for 18 yards. Ethan, every time I say this is what we need from you, you give me 3 straight 1-yard runs. Oh, no. Yeah, my bad. All right, I'm done. That was a negative 3-yard run, so that sucks. And then it's going to be a sack. This D-line for the Giants, there's something scary. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Thibodeau, they go crazy. A deep shot. That's got to be a catch. It's not. Juju Smith-Schuster, man, throw it to me. Throw it to Mark, actually, the way Mark's been playing. Giants, they get 7 points, making it a 10-point ball game. 29 yards of total offense says that. I don't know if it's correct, but it feels like it's 29 yards offense. So 2nd and 6. Here we go. 4 yards on that last play. Mitchell, there's heat coming from the right. He throws it. It is Pat. Pat's going to run, get the first down, the 45. And right around the 46, 47-yard line is Pat Tyler. That's my guy, man. He's always a good security blanket, but he actually is pretty good in the receiving game. Ethan, come on. You have to find that. Okay, he did. I'll give him credit. But it could have been a lot smoother if he had just found that cut instantly. Why he's hitting O-lineman, I don't understand. Good throw to Mark. Picks up the first down on a screen play. Can we see Mills? Can we get Mills more involved in the screen game? I don't know why I said can we see Mills when that's Mark's first catch. I'm not trying to hate on Mark. Mark, you're my guy. Good work, Mark. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is good work. I'm telling you, Mitchell's throw on the run is by far his best attribute. His ability to throw on the run is immaculate. Now his ability to read the pressure and throw before he gets sacked, that's not good. He's got to run with the football. He is going to get the first. Nope. He's going to get 7 yards, but we're getting closer. We're inching closer. Ethan Bigby on the run. See right there, you got to cut that inside. That inside gap was right there. You got to cut it. Oh, that was 4th down? And we went for it, and he got sacked. I'm done. Just add another sack to the list, man. And here we go. Again, the Giants' offense is not even that good. It's a set. Why is our offense this bad? We should have been clicking on all cylinders as he gets sacked again. Yo, fire him. I'm done. Fire him. Jaxon Dart with a pick to start the half. So I guess, oh yeah, they did get ball half. So yep, here we go. We got to do something with this. Ethan Bigby running with the football, going nowhere. I mean, holy moly. Can we get an actually experienced head coach? Can we get a Mike Tomlin? No, I don't want a Mike Tomlin. Can we get a Kyle Shanahan? Can we get somebody to run offense the right way down here? 3rd and 17. Daigle looking. He's going to have to throw. He's chucking it deep. That's going to be Fitzgerald. Oh, he catches it for 7. Let's go. Oh, my God. That was much needed. That was really needed if you're a Packers fan, man. How did he catch that? I'm not going to lie. I know my stats. I'm not a catch. I'm not this guy. I'm not a catch in traffic guy. I'm not a go up and get it 50-50 ball. I like separation, and that definitely was not separation. Here we go. So now the Giants do nothing. This is your opportunity. If you're Mitchell Daigle, if you're the Green Bay Packers, if you're Gada, this is your opportunity to really take control of this game. 130 and 1 touchdown is Mitchell for the day. A throw. It's 3rd and 6. Come on, run it. Run it. Oh, run it. I don't even want that ball. I don't want it. Run the football. That was an easy 1st down. Luckily, again, Jaxson Dart is not doing anything. It's 10-7. Can we please get a stranglehold on this game? Ethan Bigby, 10 rushes, 23 yards. He's averaging 2.3 a pop. This is terrible running game. Can we get Mills to start at running back? I don't think I can make that change. Oh my God, not another. I'm open. It's going to be me for 6. Fit 6 for 6. Oh my God, I'm bailing this team out. I'm actually bailing Mitchell out. Look, I love my quarterback. Throw me the rock. I'm open. I'm burning somebody, man. Banks. I'm burning you. But still, I need this whole offense to get going. Not just me. I need this whole offense. I want to win football games. And there we go, Jackson. Finally get one. Now he wants to turn it on. Now Jaxson Dart feels a little bit of pressure, and he puts up 7 points, which means we're still down by 3. Can you throw it? Can you throw it somewhere, please? Oh my God, no. Stop throwing the Juju. Stop throwing the Juju. He's not open. He's trash. He's not good. He's just a veteran receiver that I thought would be funny to have on this team. Don't actually throw him the rock. You have Mills, me, Mark, Pat, Ethan. Why are you throwing Juju the ball? Okay, they got 3. Now's the time. Now's the time to be special. Now's the time, Mitchell. You got to be special here. Ethan can be special. Yep, he can. He bounces to the outside, gets the 1st down, goes for 12 yards. 11 rushes, 35. Looks a lot better. That's 3 yards a carry. We'll take it. For the running game that we have, we'll take 3 yards a carry. Mitchell throwing it. It's going to be a good throw to me. I like that. Set your feet. Get going. Ethan, oh my God, bro. It's bad when running the ball is literally like -3 yards. 3rd and 6. We have Mark in motion. And here we go. Sets the play up. Mitchell, what do you see? You got to throw it. He's throwing it deep. Who is this? This has got to be Mark. Oh, my God. Mark Luther. We need it. And we punted? I don't like that call. I don't like that call at all. Why are we punting? 4th and 6. Why are we punting? Okay, never mind. Good work. Good call. Let's do this. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. We're down 6. Mitchell, we need something. Why? Why are we... Pat, get him off you. Pat, you live in the weight room. Why can't we do... Oh, my God. Why are we... This is what we're throwing right now? Banks, I'm sorry. I called you out. You did good right there. For 3rd and 10. Here we go. Come on, Mitchell. This has to be a 10-yard run. Throwing it to me. I like it. I got it. This is what I'm talking about. Am I the only one that showed up in MetLife? My quarterback isn't showing up right now. 1st and 10. Throwing it to the outside. It's going to be caught. It is Mills. I don't remember last time I called your name, Mills. Can you show up, please? 2 running backs in the backfield. I think that's Marshawn Lloyd. That's crazy. I haven't seen him in a while. Mitchell, heat's coming. Why are you not running it? Why are you not running it, please? Oh my God, why did you not run that? I wish I could run that back. But instead, we just got to move on. Here we go. 4th and 9. Probably the biggest play of the game. Mitchell looking, please. No sack. Oh my, a fumble too. Yo, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. That's another turnover. So we're done. we're done. I mean, unless we can stop them and get the ball back. I mean, we still have 2-minute warning. We still have 3 timeouts. It's doable. It's just Jaxon Dart. Jaxon Dart looking. He's going to. That's beautiful. Okay, so we don't have to use a timeout. And we still have the 2-minute warning on our side. This is perfect. Jaxon Dart, again, throwing it. I don't know why they're throwing 3 times. Jackson's actually costing them this game. I can't believe it. We're going to actually have a chance. 3rd and 10. Defense, please lock up. This is all you have to do. This is your only job is to lock up. Oh, my God, please. Yes! Let's get the ball. Let's get it. Oh, my God, no. Why are they going for it on 4th and 3? This is the AI. AI, you normally punt. Jaxson. Oh, I'm out. Kill me. I cannot believe they actually went for it right there on 4th and 3. The AI is evolving, man. It's evolving. James Conner, why are you even on this team? Why are you running for 100 yards? Why are you doing that? And then right there, James Conner again gets stopped. This is still a hard field goal kick. This is still a tough field goal kick. 3rd and 3, giving it to Tyrone Tracy. I'm out. All right, end it. We're calling it here. Everybody, wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Okay, so 20-14 is your score. 4 and 6 Packers. Oh, man, that's going to be tough. I don't think we're going to make it. And, you know, they went aura for aura, and Jaxon Dart won somehow. I don't know how he won. He shouldn't have won. Mitchell was clearly in the better position throughout the entirety of the game and could not get it done. Throwing it to Juju is officially not an option here. I might put Juju down to wide receiver 6, if I'm being real. I'm not going to do that because I got slaughtered in the comment section for doing it at one point. But I showed up to play. I did. Let's not act like I didn't show up to play. Let's not act like Mitchell's deep ball was at least getting going. Where was Pat? We should have got Pat more involved in the game. Let me look at these stats. So 18 for 26, 211, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and 1 fumble. Not a great game from Mitchell. Ethan, 12 for 33. I mean, someone's got to at some point establish this running game, and God is not doing that. Daigle, 1 rush for 7 yards. That's different. And then Fitzgerald, 7 for 148, and nobody else had more than 25 yards. No one else came to play. Blame me, blame anybody, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Someone else needs to get the rock, and we need to move this offense a lot better if we want to win, because right now, we don't look like we're going to make playoffs, if I'm being honest. And now cutting to our next game, we have the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. A definite, not rivalry game, but a division game. I think Bears have a lot more rivals than the Vikings. But, you know, for this game, I mean, you got to win it. This is a crazy intro. I just realized that. God, Justin Jefferson's tough. But this is a game. The Bears, 5-4. I'm pretty sure they've lost a lot of their last 3 games in a row. They need this win bad. Healy needs this win bad. Just get his team back on the right foot. They're both 5-4. They're both divisional opponents. They're both fighting for the number 1 spot in the NFC. I think it's South. I think it's NFC South. No, NFC North. I'm dumb. And what is this stadium? Oh my God, I can't look at this. Oh my God, why does it look like this? How am I going to commentate this? I can barely see the numbers. Oh my God, I thought that was a dot. Mike Thomas won't be able to grab that ball. It's 7-0, by the way, because J.J. McCarthy drove down the field. Don't think J.J. forgot the last encounter. I want to say that was week 1, where, you know, he almost won the game, but fumbled at the 1-yard line to lose it. Here we go, Gilchrist moving to the outside. He's going to actually run right now, and he's going to pick up 20 yards, 25 yards, 24, man. Come on, you give me the extra yard. I was close. Gilchrist, this is what I'm expecting from. See, why does this angle look cool? And then we go to this, and it looks like freaking zebra print. Gilchrist looks throwing. It's James Ball. James Ball running down the sideline. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. That's what I'm talking about. Get my guy James Ball involved, man. I didn't do one of those sheets because, you know, I obviously have insider knowledge. But if I did do one of those sheets, I would have put James Ball as the most receiving yards starting at week 1. Here we go. Ahmad Montague pouncing it to the outside. The only problem is you do not run that well. So now you have 2 rushes for -4 yards. Congratulations. You suck as a running back. Here we go. Throwing the ball. It's a pick. We don't see that often from Gilchrist. But he throws a pick in the red zone. Metellus, I don't care what your name is. I don't watch the Vikings football, but I know enough to know that that's going to cost them, hopefully, not the game, though. Gilchrist, you don't throw turnovers, so I'm not going to blame you too hard. That looks like a miscommunication between you and McCaskey off first look, but you also could have been thrown into James Ball. I can't tell. Interception by JJ makes it so that it barely even happened, so technically you just did good. Here we go, 7-0 is the score. Finding Ahmad Montague on a screenplay. Screen goes to the 10-yard line, and he's going to get 3 yards on that. We'll take it. We'll take it from Ahmad. Ahmad barely ever gets 3 yards on any play. So here we go. Ahmad, it's a play action pass. Gilchrist throwing. It's Chris. and he's going to get in there for 6. Yo, Chris is a touchdown machine, low-key. He's not like a 2 to 3 touchdown a game guy, but he's like one every game. Like his anytime touchdown bet is like at least plus 105. Like it's not minus, but it's plus 105 for sure. And I'm taking that bet, honestly, if I was a Chicago Bears fan. I'm just Green Bay, so I don't root for anybody in our division. As the Minnesota Vikings, they get 3 points on that play, on that drive, actually. Second quarter, 5 minutes left, 5 wide. Gilchrist is going to run by himself, and it's not going to go anywhere. Gilchrist, you're better at the non-designed runs. Let's keep it where we're at. Let's stay home. Let's keep home. Good work, Ahmad, getting a catch on that play. Hey, Gilchrist only has 54 yards in this half. That's kind of crazy. He normally doesn't have that. Ahmad, yeah, he's mad I said that. He's mad that I said the 3 yards per game, per touch thing. Yeah, okay, good work from Ahmad getting the first down and a lot more. Gilchrist now has heat. What was that little chuck to Ahmad? He goes for 9, and this looks like the Ahmad drive. Another run to Ahmad. This is going to go nowhere, though, so that hurt. 3rd and 1. It's going to be a QB sneak. 4th and inches, and they didn't get that. And they're punting. What? Why does the AI do this nonsense? They should have gone for that, sneak it again. They would have got it easily, and they would have been able to keep going. As Aaron Jones is running better than any one of our running backs have ever ran. And then another interception from JJ. Yo, he's trash. He's actually not good. Giving Gilchrist a shot right before halftime is not something you want to do if you are the Minnesota Vikings. But good work. They got pressure. They got a sack. It's almost rare that Gilchrist has more than 4 sacks a game, unlike Mitchell, who has 6 every game. And I'm not saying that all the sacks are his fault, but at least 3 of them are. Anyway, 3rd and 12. Gilchrist has pressure to the left. He's going to run to the outside. He's going to break it. Can he get past him? He does. Gets to the first down, puts his arm out. He's actually flaunting on the team. Touchdown! Oh my God. Gil, this is what I thought you were going to be. Cam Newton-esque. And speaking of that, look, a lot of scouts thought that he was just going to be a running quarterback. And, Gilchrist had some words of wisdom when we asked him, how it felt and what he really thinks about it. Because as we're seeing right now, he's definitely more than a runner.
Yeah, thanks for the question. At the end of the day, none of that bothers me. I don't look into that. I don't look at the media. All I do is focus on my play. I go to work every day, so I make myself a better player at the end of the day. And I have the God-given ability to run the ball. But at the end of the day, I am a quarterback. That is my job description. That is my title. And I made it here. So, I block out all the noise and I go to work. Thank you.
Look, this is coming from a Commanders fan, and I got to say it, man. Someone has to say it. Gilchrist might be having the best season as a rookie quarterback of all time. I'm just being honest. Maybe even the best rookie season of all time. This guy is just pure class, first of all. You look at that, you see him, you think he's going to have, a personality. You think he's going to be all tough, being all big and bad, the rookie of the year. Probably the leading candidate for rookie of the year. Nah, he's calm. He's cool. He's just focused on the game. This is the first time we've heard from him. So, I like to see that from my quarterback. So, Chicago definitely proving that even though it was kind of a give-me decision when he fell to number 2, taking him was one of the smartest things you could ever do as a GM. And you're definitely not losing your roster spot or your spot on the staff with that call on that play. 20-17 is the score, and they're losing. So, Gil, let's see what you got, okay? 2nd and 14, the start of the 4th quarter. They're down by 3 points. What's crazy is oh my God, what was that? I'm wrong about a lot of things, but the one thing I'm not wrong about is that this guy is special. This guy should have been the number 3 pick in the draft. And honestly, if we're redrafting, him and James McCaskey is actually a tough question. I'm taking James Ball personally, but that's actually a really tough question. I think it would go Gil first, and then either James Ball or James McCaskey. I actually wouldn't be mad at either of them. Here we go, Gil throwing it to the outside, almost a pick, intended for Mikkel. We haven't said his name almost at all today. But then running the football is Ahmad. He has some space. He's breaking it for 11 to 12. That's what we like to see. That's good. For 11 to 12, and he got 5 rushes for 6 yards right now. Jesus, Ahmad, your stats, man. Whoever had you having the most yards in the season is going to be bad as he gets pushed like a little kid to the side. And then here we go, Gilchrist throwing it to the outside. It is James Ball, and oh my God, James is something different. I mean, look, I almost forgot about Chris. It's not like Chris isn't putting in work either. I'd rather take James Ball and James McCaskey. As I say that is James Ball getting to the 6-yard line. He has 6 catches for 113. Yeah, I'm taking James Ball. That's just me personally, but I'm taking James B. And then here we go, 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. Gilchrist looking for something. What does he see? He's going to run it down the middle. He's not. He's going to throw it, and it's not going to work. Good work by that D lineman to get there before Gilchrist could get some space and run for the touchdown. It was going to be easy. 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line. Gilchrist running the outside, throwing it quick. It's going to be Chris. What was that? Chris, I was just talking about you. The amount of wide open space right here, Chris. That might be the worst drop I've ever seen in the JPDL. That might be the worst catch I've ever seen in the JPML, real talk. And I'm not going to say I blame Chris, but if they lose this game, Chris has a lot to do with that. Gilchrist, 1st and 10, throwing it a ball into Chris. It hits his helmet, and he catches it anyway. What the heck, Chris? Chris, are we here right now? Are we focused on the game? I get it. You caught the ball. That's really nice. But I'm pretty sure that just hit your helmet. I'm almost positive that just hit the back of your helmet and you caught it. There is no way. Chris. I mean, I guess I'm impressed, but lock in, man. Look at that. Lock in. Oh, it hit his shoulder, but still. Lock in. Here we go. 1st and 10, 43-yard line. It is Ahmad on the run play. He's going to make a couple of moves just to get 2 yards. And then 5 minutes left in this game. I want to relax. Let's run the ball a little bit. Run it with Gilchrist. Gilchrist has more ball carrier vision than a lot of the running backs in the JPML right now. Ethan, Ahmad. Gilchrist, 3rd and 7. He almost gets sacked. Throws the ball and is dropped. They're going to have to punt it. James McCaskey. Have you even caught a pass this game? Now that I think about it, has James caught a pass? I haven't said McCaskey's name in a minute. Yo, he might not have anything right now. And J.J. McCarthy getting on the field to potentially, win this ball game for his team. And I don't know what happens on this play. There was a penalty, but I guess there must have been a turnover somehow. So with that being said, 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock at the 36. Gilchrist running, and he's going to slide. At this point, you don't even have to do anything. Just run the ball, milk the clock, take your 3, and let's get out of here. Good work by Colston Loveland as the fullback getting his yards on the play. 25-yard line, 1st and 10, a minute left, and their timeouts are basically over. So this game's cooked. This game should be 23-20 ball game. Gilchrist throwing the ball for some reason. Instead, nope, he's going to tuck it down and run. Gilchrist going to the 10, slide. He's going to win. Oh, my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. Gil, why would you do that? Gil, okay, Gil, look. Look, Gil, look, man. Look, I don't know if it was ever said in the huddle, but I like it, but I don't, because you're giving the Minnesota Vikings power now. They have 55 seconds to score a touchdown. We've seen a lot worse happen. Here we go, 51 seconds. J.J. McCarthy throwing down the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught by Jordan Addison. Hey, J.J. with 300 yards this game. Golly. They do like to throw it down there in Minnesota, though. Spiking the football with 37 seconds. They're at the 42-yard line. They only have to go 58 yards. That's not crazy. 58 yards in 37 seconds is not crazy. JJ looking. He's dropping back, throwing it. Now this is where it gets crazy because you threw it to Jefferson for a 8-yard run, and now they're going to have to call a play. They need to call a play here. 3rd and 2, 27 seconds. The clock is still running. What can JJ McCarthy do? Drops back, looking. He's throwing deep. Rondale. Oh my God, he dropped it. That would have given them actually hope. 4th and 2. We got to look for something to the outside and also getting the first. JJ throwing it on the run. It's going to be almost picked, and that's game over. Congratulations to the Chicago Bears. 27-20 is your score. The Chicago Bears win it. Man, they break their losing streak, and they find a way to win this ball game. And you got to give credit to who in this scenario? Probably Gilchrist. I think Gilchrist probably had the best game. Or James Ball had a pretty good game, but Gilchrist had a really good game. He ran for 2. I think he threw for 1, I want to say. Look at that flaunt. Wow, Gil. That's crazy. I think he was just trying to go for the first, but you held that way too long. And you got to think, he's doing it with virtually no running game. Like, I want to see how many rushing yards he had also, because he has 3 total touchdowns today. So I'm going to give it to Gil as the best player in this game. But let's see the stats so we can just, confirm it right here. So we got Gil throwing 1 touchdown, having 1 pick also, 18 for 25. So that's less attempts than we're used to. But he had 88 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. So that's a fantasy game for, a lot of good people who they probably won their week because Gilchrist played this well. And another team who would have done pretty well is probably James Ball. 6 catches for 113. That's 14.3 fantasy points. Yeah, it's basically stuck in my mind now. I'm ready for the fantasy football season. But James McCaskey with nothing. That's insane. If I'm being honest, that's insane to see. Packers play the Vikings next week. That's actually a must-win for the Packers at this point. And then the Bears play the Steelers. 2 hard teams. Anytime we see the AFC, they usually beat us. So we'll have to just wait and see. And then Green Bay 12th. You have Chicago at the 6th. But, it's close. Looking at the quarterback standing right now, I mean, Gilchrist obviously is running away with it. I think he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, if it's my opinion. But Mitchell, it's not getting as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ethan getting on the stat sheet, he's running for a lot more yards than Ahmad on less carries. So I'm giving Ethan the nod here, but I just want better running back play in total. And Fitzgerald had a crazy game, so his stats are definitely inflated. He had a 160 game. I'm still taking Chris as it stands right now, but hey, Fitz is cooking. And then here we go, James Ball being my guy, my ride or die, wide receiver. I love that. Mark also getting on the stat sheet, but, it's not as much as James, so I can't do that. And then James McCaskey, that zero burger definitely hurt this game, and it's actually allowing Pat to kind of catch up. Now, the 53 catches, that's not happening, so I'm still giving James McCaskey the edge here. And then Mikkel, I didn't call your name much. I don't think I called Mills' name much either. So, we'll have to wait till next week to really see how these stats shape out.